everyone, my name is Adella. My student number is 22130420 and 48. I would like to talk about the book. The book is The Miracle of the Namiya General Store by Keigo Higashino. This book is an interesting novel and full of mystery. A brief synopsis of the book is: there are three delinquents, Atsuya, Shota, and Kouhei. They are hideout in an abandoned grocery store after a heist. Inside the store, they find an old magazine that is probably 40 years old. That contains one of the interview article with the owner of Namiya grocery store. The shop owner explained it that he opened a consultation session for everyone in it. Strange things happen, and the flow of time overnight stopped at the shop on the exact day of the shopkeeper's grandfather's death, and September 13th, on the 33rd anniversary of his death, and the one night that Pest was able to perform miracles that were never expected. And your personal views on the book is: this book is very interesting because it is about a parallel world in the Namiya grocery stores. I also happen to like the fictions and mystery in this book. The flow of time that stopped for one night and the miracles that occur make this story very interesting to follow. I like Shota's characters from this book because Shota has an interesting character who is interested in mystical things, so it can add to the uniqueness of the story. This book also raises various moral messages and teaches many lessons about life, empathy, and kindness. And who do you recommend the book for? I recommended this book for people who like to read books with fictions, mystery, and fantasy genres. This book is also suitable for people who like to read stories with unusual and interesting plot. So there will be many plot twists that occur in this book. Which part of the book did you like or dislike, and why? The part of the book that I like was the flow of time that stopped overnight and the magic that happened. This made the story very interesting and unexpected. Also, in the beginning of the story, when Atsuya left Shota and Kouhei because he felt scared and strange about the events they experienced in the store. He left his friend in the middle of the road. Atsuya remembers Kouhei, who sadly said that he was starving. Atsuya was worried if his friend were starving and ended up buying them food at the convenience store. Even though he was worried about being suspected by the shop staff for shopping in the early hours of the morning, but Atsuya still went in and returned to his friend. Meanwhile, the part of the book that I didn't like was that some of character like deep and were limited to superficial characterization, and the book presents a miracle that sometimes feel very unrealistic, but because it is a fantasy genre, it still feels exciting. And however, this does not detract from the overall appeal of the book. Yeah, okay, that's the discussions about the miracle of the Namiya General Store. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.